Hello and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom speculation. So it's been a little while since I did one of these. I just got distracted with other content, like Prehistoric Planet 2 was happening, and I wanted to do a bit more Planet 2. So I got a little sidetracked from this series, but I'll finally be ending it with this video. So we're doing pterosaurs today, the flying reptiles of the Mesozoic era. And there are a fair few of them to get through that I think Prehistoric Kingdom could certainly use, and would be welcome welcome additions to the game. Yeah. Okay, let's get into it. So starting with the Triassic, when pterosaurs started to appear in the world, and we have Pterosaurus. We also have Eudimorphodon. Pterosaurus you might know from Walking with Dinosaurs. Eudimorphodon, Jurassic World the game, I guess. Cavaramus. I don't know how many people would be familiar with this one, but he's a peculiar looking chap, so he could certainly make an addition. Prehistoric as well. For those who've played Jurassic World Live, you will know who this guy is, hopefully. Now we move on to the Jurassic, where we have Sordes, a species that has been plucked from long-term memory of mine. Yeah, I could barely remember this guy, but he popped into my head, and yeah, Sordes is one species that would be very interesting to have. As well as the newly added J-Holopterus from Evolution 2, J-Holopterus would be a fun Anuregnathed, and speaking of Anuregnathids, Anuregnathus itself would certainly make a welcome addition as well. Dimorphodon, yeah, everyone knows Dimorphodon. Yeah, that classic T-Rex head from Jurassic World, but Dimorphodon is a very famous species and would be yeah, it would be well received for Prehistoric Kingdom in a new light, being a more accurate representation. Darwinopterus, another species from Jurassic World Alive and Jurassic World the game. It's a really cool species with its distinct crest. We also have Pterodactylus, basically pterodactyl, but not Pteranodon based. So Pteranodon is usually what most people would imagine when thinking of pterodactyl, but this is Pterodactylus, and it certainly fits that name a little bit better. Ramphorhynchus, you would know from Walking with Dinosaurs, the seagull-sized fish-catching pterosaurs would make for a perfect coastline exhibit. As well as Scapagnathus, another species from Europe. Satinachasma, or is it Tanachasma? I don't know. It's a very peculiar looking pterosaur. I also want to mention, I didn't actually include in the video, but Zhangjuanopterus, I think that's its name. That would be a fantastic addition. It looks very similar to Satinachasma. So yeah, just these sort of pterosaurs are very interesting. Also, Barbaridactylus, I also forgot to put in this video. Nathosaurus as well, an interesting species, certainly here. That is a very peculiar looking pterosaur. And finally, moving on to the Cretaceous, where we have the longest list of pterosaurs. Starting off with, of course, the iconic Pteranodon. known across the world as the most famous pterosaur, known to science and to the community. So yeah, Pteranodon's a surefire favourite for this. Ludodactylus, basically what the Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons are based on, and certainly a interesting take on a pterosaur in nature's regard. Yeah, it's a very cool looking species. We also have Nyctosaurus with its distinct huge head crest. Quetzalcoatlus, one of the largest flying reptiles, tied with the next member of the Azhdarchid family, Hatzegopteryx. So these two large Azhdarchids would certainly be very cool to see in Prehistoric Kingdom in accurate forms. And yeah, they would be very cool to see. As well as Alcione from Prehistoric Planet. Also from Prehistoric Planet, we have Phosphato-Draco, Barbaridactylus, and Tethy-Draco. 4 species I would certainly like to recreate Prehistoric Planet scenes with. Pterosaur, known for its bristled mouth for harvesting crustaceans and small organisms from the water. Songaripterus, which is thought to have hunted for crustaceans and mollusks, all sorts of things in the sea. Aramborgiania is another Azhdarchid. The Azhdarchids should be well represented with different members of the species from around the world. And Aramborgiania is a species that you may know from Jurassic World Live and Jurassic World the Game. Geosternbergia, a species well known to the Jurassic Park franchise and to many in the paleo community as sort of that idealistic looking accurate Pteranodon. But yeah, I like Geosternbergia. It would be a fun addition. And we also have Thalassodromeus. For those who've played Path of Titans, this species would be very familiar to you. We also have Tapijara. And yeah, recreating Walk with Dinosaur scenes is also a fun thing to do in dinosaur games. Especially with Ornithocheirus and Tropionathus, the 2 species that were technically the focus of Giant of the Skies in Walking with Dinosaurs. Even though it was said to be Ornithocheirus, it was technically a Tropionathus. A Tropionathus is far larger and better fits the size of the Ornithocheirus seen in the show. We also have Anhanguera and Alanqua from Africa. And lastly, Azadarcho of Asia. So several species to choose from. And that concludes our pterosaur speculation. So there's a lot of pterosaurs there that could be added to Prehistoric Kingdom. Just a long list to be chosen. If all of them were to make it in, that'd be fantastic. But only a few of those would likely make it into Prehistoric Kingdom. But yeah, that is the end of this video and the series. I just thought I'd get this done because I knew it was a loose end that I hadn't done yet. So yeah, I hope you like the list that I've assorted here, and all the assortment I've collected here. I'm trying to make myself sound interesting here. But that is the pterosaurs for Prehistoric Kingdom that I think should make it in. Let me know your list below, and I'll see you in the next one. Like if you want to see more Prehistoric Kingdom, and subscribe for more content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.